Hello, friends. So this Sunday, we're going to try something new. For quite some time now, the staff and I have been talking about creating opportunities for us to be able to gather together in person safely. So with the support of the Worship Council and our session this coming Sunday, we'll have an opportunity to worship together. Now, our YouTube service, our full-length YouTube service, will continue to be aired and posted on YouTube with, I think, a link on Facebook, and Leslie will take care of that. But we wanted to create an opportunity for us to be able to gather together. So on Sunday morning, then, at 10 a.m., weather permitting, we'll gather together in the upper parking lot for an abbreviated worship service. So not quite exactly what you are used to seeing on YouTube, but an opportunity for us to gather together and to pray and not sing, but maybe hum together a familiar hymn. Before we do that, and not to insult your intelligence, I remind you of the CDC guidelines, which this session absolutely wants us to continue to follow. It is in our best interest to stay healthy and to keep one another healthy. So please remember, if you're not feeling well, stay at home, and assuming all goes well on Sunday, we'll have more opportunities for you to come and to gather with your friends and other disciples of Jesus Christ in this Christian community. Wear face mask, follow all the typical CDC guidelines that you would. So I've created this short video just to remind us and to maybe instruct us on how we're going to do that. You'll have to pardon my attire, but I've been sweating because I've been setting things up in the upper parking lot. But let this serve as a reminder that it's not about wearing your Sunday best. It's about being comfortable and being able to follow all of the guidelines so that we can truly breathe a sigh of relief as we gather together for worship. So I'll see you in a minute, and I'll meet you at our cars. See you in a bit. So I'm going to be taking my mask off now, but only for the purpose of this video so that you can hear me clearly and distinctly. But obviously, on Sunday morning, the expectation is that everyone who comes would continue to keep their mask on in this worship space. So as you approach the parking lot, you're going to notice that there are cones that are set up, and there are also little bubbles that will mark where where you're invited to bring your chairs and to sit together. So let's make our way to our outdoor worship space. So as you can tell, there are these multicolored bubbles on the parking lot. And those are appropriately spaced 12 feet apart from one another. So what we need you to do is take your chair with you, and keeping social distancing in mind, find a place where there are no chairs next to the bubbles and put your chair or chairs there. for the worship service. So keeping an eye on where people might already be seated, I will make my way to a place where there is no one by the bubble. Now I'm ready to set up my own chair. Again, next to the bubble. And now I'm ready for worship. The area behind the cones in front of you is where our outdoor chancel will be. And that's where Pastor Taylor and I and Lee will be in order to lead us all in worship and music together. And when our worship time is done, just be a little patient and courteous as we all make our way slowly, again, keeping the appropriate distance between one another back to our cars and home safely. Lastly, I just want to say that a number of you have already come to our campus for the Wednesday morning breakfast group or the Monday morning Bible study, or for other events that we have had, smaller gatherings of people that we've had at the church. But do remember that for some, this will be their first venture out. So we want to make them feel as comfortable as we possibly can. So friends, as much as we would love to go and hug people that we haven't seen, and believe me, there's nothing I would want more than to be able to hug so many of you. Let's not do that. Let's keep our distances. Let's keep ourselves healthy. Let's keep our masks on. Let's do the very best that we can so that, again, not only are we going to keep ourselves healthy, but keep one another healthy. So I really appreciate your cooperation with this, and I do look forward to more events like this that we can gather the congregation together. Thank you for your attention and blessings.